adjust your television set, the screen is not deceiving you. The half man, half amazing, no longer cornrow wearing, but still savoir faring, jaw dropping, bottle popping, modern day Mac is back on Impact. Now I know a lot of you are wondering, MVP, where have you been? It's been 2-3 years since we've seen you. I've been living life, enjoying life on my terms. You know, I've always been a bit of a maverick, dancing to the beat of my own drum, calling my own shots. And at a younger age, we know that got me into a little bit of trouble, but I came away with a valuable life lesson. There are always consequences for your actions. And it seems that there are people here in Impact that think they can act with impunity, that they can do whatever they want, and there will be no consequences. Well, they're wrong. That's gonna change. I think we all wanna see a change. I think everybody here is tired of seeing self-absorbed, egotistical, megalomaniacal owners doing whatever they want without regard for the talent or the fans. Understand, I love professional wrestling. I am a professional wrestler. And because I love professional wrestling so much, I could not stand by and watch this business that I love so much just get run down. So I decided to make a change, and I learned a long time ago that I couldn't make change as just a talent. So fortunately in my career, I've been lucky that I've made a very comfortable income, and I took that money and I invested it, and I made a little bit more money. And I found some people who share my views, some like-minded people who said, you know what, MVP, we'll put our money with you and behind you so that you can make the change you're talking about. It's time for people learn that you cannot do whatever you want. You can't disregard the fans, you can't disrespect the talent. The time is now for that change. TNA is a company that has all the components to be great, amazing talent, a tremendous international fan base. But mismanagement is what's been keeping TNA from reaching its full potential. Mismanagement, bad decision making, a fish rots from its head. And now we know, well, quite frankly, we know that that's not gonna happen anymore. I give you my word right now that that will never happen again.
If each and every one of you continues to follow my lead, if all of the men and women in the back continue to follow my lead, then we're all going to be very, very, very successful.
Is that right?
That's exactly right.
Okay.
Now listen, in my 11 years here, everybody knows that I've dealt with all kinds of investors and partners. Some have been good, others not so good, okay? And I'm really hoping you and I are gonna make every single one of them never forget us.
I'm absolutely certain of that.
So we probably should talk about a few changes that we need to make too, right?
I agree, we should talk about changes, but
So
let me do that. Let me, may I talk about the changes?
Partner, go ahead.
Thank you. Dixie, in meeting you and talking to you and learning about you and all of the things you have accomplished, I've discovered that you and I agree on so many things. Okay, I'm lying. We only agree on one thing, and that's that we agree to disagree. Dixie, you don't know a headlock from a padlock. It would seem that your mismanagement has almost single-handedly brought this organization to its knees. You have created a playing field that only you and your minions can play on. Well, guess what? My name's MVP. And if you think I came here to be a butler at a Paula Deen party, you are sadly mistaken. As a matter of fact, Dixie, your reign of terror is over. I'm saying it's over, Dixie. It's over. If you think I came here to be a passive, hands-off investor, you're wrong. I intend to be very, very hands-on. Changes will take effect very soon, Dixie. The party is over.
Well, 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 if it isn't the lovely Miss Carter. You know, I had fun with your chief of staff out there. Tell me, has Spud regained consciousness yet?
Listen, let's cut to the chase, okay? Ever since you acquired shares in my company, you've been leveraging that to involve yourself in wrestling operations. Well, that's gonna stop, okay? I know you have no tolerance for me, but I have zero for you. So I have a little proposal for you.
Do you now?
I want to buy your shares in TNA.
What makes you think I'm willing to sell?
Well, my experience with wrestlers has been that they're not very good businessmen, but I was hoping that even you might be better than that.
Even me?
Yes. Look, here's the contract. All you have to do is sign it, and I'll have the wire transferred to your account tomorrow. It is a significant amount of money.
This is a substantial amount of money. I have to say, this is, my portion of profits from this would be, the biggest single payday I've ever seen.
That's because you are a wrestler, and I am an entrepreneur. But you can be better than that if you sign this and take the money.
I didn't come here to,
Make money?
No, it's not about money. I came here to make TNA a better company. I came here to make TNA realize its maximum potential, and I haven't even scratched the surface yet. I'm not even close to being done.
Honestly, what are you thinking?
What I'm thinking is that while your offer is a substantial one, no can do.
Unreal. You are crazy. You are crazy.
Well, I am a professional wrestler, so maybe just a little. And as a wrestler, at heart, I think I have a solution. Lethal lockdown. 2 teams of 4. My team versus your team. Winner assumes complete control of TNA wrestling operations.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
If you want my shares, you gotta bring yours to the team.
You will never make this kind of money, ever. And I will never, ever give you control of wrestling operations of this company.
You should stick to running the business and allow me to handle the wrestling.
I want your shares.
I want control.
You're not gonna have it.
Time is up. Make a decision, or you're done.
You are gonna be sorry. Sorry you ever put me in this position. You're gonna get what you wish for, but it's not gonna be what you wanted.
I think you'll be surprised when it's all said and done who ends up running things and who ends up running away.
In your dreams.
Nobody wants to carpe diem, seize the day against Ethan Carter III?
What? Who's going to answer this open challenge?
Oh, wait a minute, Mike. I remember this.
Oh, I do too. Debbie coming
No,
up. Oh, are you kidding me? Bobby Lashley?
Oh, my God!
Here he is!
Lashley is not on the roster.
Bobby Lashley's going to answer the open
Bobby
challenge.
Lashley is not on the roster. No.
I mean,
Oh, buddy.
Bobby Lashley, as we're talking about
Lashley's not on the roster.
world champion,
Bobby Lashley's on the Bobby.
amateur champion,
You are not on the
MMA
roster.
star.
You are not on the roster. No. You're not on the roster. You are not on the roster,
boy.
Bobby.
I guess we get fine print in that open challenge. Yeah, he talked about it in social media, went on Twitter, issued the open challenge, but said it had to be
Bobby,
somebody on the current
Do you
roster.
know what I am? I am a Carter. I am office. I know for a fact you do not have a contract with TNA. You are not on the roster. This match is not happening. Bobby, you saw what I did to Kurt. You don't want the same thing.
Oh, this kid's nuts. He's crazy.
Bobby, leave this ring. You're not on the roster. Bobby, leave this ring. You are not on the roster. I am warning you. Bobby, I told you.
Whoa. Oh, boy. I'm telling you, EC3 put his foot in it.
Running power slam from the powerhouse Bobby Lashley.
Oh, he's perched. He's ready. He is going to run through this kid. EC3, you better get out of Dodge.
Lashley's got him in his sights. Gonna line him up. Here he goes. Explosive spear by Lashley. Got any way to trade a Carter?
Shocking. Bobby Lashley shows up out of nowhere. What does this mean, Mike?
The insurance policy right in the face of team captain Bobby Roode, just as Roode was going to use the Roode bomb.
What is he? What? Well, Bobby Roode is livid. He's furious. What is
Screaming, he's screaming. This is
What?
like, oh my God!
What the hell just happened?
What the hell's behind that?
Oh, man. I got a feeling I know
Look
what's
at the
going
eye
on
contact.
here.
Eye
Oh, yeah.
contact between
Oh.
Bully and MVP.
Is that a cruiser kick? He's got...
Bully counts 1, 2. What?
Oh, man.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, jeez.
The winners of the Lethal Lockdown, Team MVP.
You got to be kidding me.
Why would he do it?
I don't understand. Dixie Carter. She's beside herself on that stage.
Beside herself,
MVP just got wrestling control operations.
and the Queen's been overthrown.
Thanks to that man, Bully Ray.
The Queen's been knocked from her throne. And the insurance policy, special referee Bully Ray, raising the hand of the victors, raising the hand of Team MVP. Team MVP's in charge.
Bully Ray in the ultimate double cross of TNA President Dixie Carter.
He screwed the TNA president.
Completely unbelievable. I'm shocked. Holy crap.
You saw the reaction of Dixie. She said it so many times leading up to this match. The company means more to Dixie than absolutely anything in the world.
I think the landscape in the course in TNA has just changed its face forever, starting right there in that moment.
In terms of wrestling operations, Dixie Carter just lost control of her company.
MVP, he's running the ship. Oh my God.
It gives me great pleasure to stand here before you today and tell you all that Dixieland is officially closed. What a difference a week makes. Just a little while ago, I was part of an investment group, a minority owner, trying to do what's right here at TNA. Unfortunately, at lockdown, let's just say I was part of the winning team, and Dixieland is closed for business. We will move forward in proper fashion. Now, I can't talk about our victory at lockdown without touching on one very important point. Bully Ray. I don't know what motivates a man like Bully Ray to do the things that he does, and I won't attempt to speak for him. He will have time to come out here and address you on his own. But I will say that regardless of his past, he will be treated like everyone else here going forward, and he will be given an opportunity to compete on equal footing just like everybody else. Now let's get down to business. I know the question in everybody's mind is, now that I am the director of wrestling operations, how will I direct wrestling operations going forward? And it's a very simple policy. It's the MVP principle. Motivate, validate, and participate. I will attempt to motivate all of the talent to do what's right. And if you have a beef, I will validate your beef by giving you an opportunity to come right here in this ring in front of you fans and square that beef out. And if you are still out of line, then being that I'm a very hands-on owner, I will participate in the disciplinary action that follows. It's not complicated. Motivate, validate, participate. It's just that simple.
Let's see who he's going to face at Slammiversary. You have any ideas? You hear anything?
Going through the list, it's somebody he's never faced before. It's tough.
First things first, dude, I just want to tell you how proud I am of you and your accomplishment. Every obstacle that you have faced, you've overcome, man. You are the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Listen, you are an inspiration. Not just to everybody here, dude, you inspired me, you know? So, no, seriously, dude. If every wrestler on the roster here at TNA had your tenacity, your spirit, your never say die attitude, there is absolutely nothing this brand couldn't accomplish. Nothing at all. You're a leader, man. So with that being said, you made it clear to me that you are a fighting champion, and you want to face the toughest competitors possible for that championship, because you understand the greater the competition you defeat, the greater the champion you are. So it's my responsibility as director of wrestling operations to find the greatest challengers for that title, wherever they may be found, anywhere in the world, for you. Because you deserve the best competition there is. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the man that will face Eric Young at Slammiversary for his TNA World Heavyweight Championship, the #1 contender for Eric Young's World Heavyweight Championship at Slammiversary.
All right, well, who is it? What's the deal, Mike?
What's going on here?
Is he late? Well, I guess since they didn't play his music, I'll just break it to you this way.
What the hell? What? Mike, what is going on here? Oh!
Are you kidding me? The man in charge of wrestling operations, authority figure, and this is the way that he's treating the world champion?
Wow, I'm shocked.
I I don't believe it, Taz. Everyone in TNA, including Eric Young, we put our trust in MVP. And this is how MVP rewards our trust? This is sickening.
Got the chain around his fist, it looks like.
This guy's absolutely out of control, beating the hell out of Eric Young.
What the hell is going on? I can't believe this.
You can't believe it. Somebody better explain to me just what the hell's going on around here.
EY, I'll see you at Slammiversary, brother.
And we are back on Impact Wrestling, and before the break, TNA World Champion Eric Young. He took the fight to the Director of Wrestling Operations, MVP, and Taz. These two, they have been brawling all over the backstage area ever since.
Yeah, Mike, well, the champ, you know, he loves to fight, and he said he wanted to fight MVP. Well, guess what? EY, Eric Young, the world champ, he got his wish. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, look at the attack on Eric Young's arm by MVP.
Oh, God, he might have just broke his arm. Wow. MVP had his arm trapped in that steel chair and stomped it. He dislocated his elbow or something. That was ugly.
What a different side we have seen from the Director of Wrestling Operations, MVP. Did you see this coming?
I gotta say, I did not.
Oh my
Look
God!
at this.
He's hanging Eric Young with the tie.
Looks like they're out here in the arena now.
Yeah, finally, they brawled all over the place outside, and now the fight has spilled in front of the fans in the arena. Eric dropped on the guardrail.
Well, first he attacked that throat with his necktie, choking him out with it, and just dropping EY right on the steel guardrail. Throat first.
Oh, Eric able to duck under that time.
Well, Eric Young, he's TNA World Champ for a reason. He's tough as nails.
EY follows up. Those right hands are going to put the boots to MVP.
This MVP, man, he's got that street style. He's not a choir boy. That I'm telling you. I know this guy for a long time. MVP's a bad hombre.
Look at how far Eric went down the ramp. When the fighting champion still has fight left.
He sure does. This is just a street fight here. Never thought this would happen when we saw these events unfold last week. I just never thought this would happen. The Director of Wrestling Operations and our world champion.
There goes MVP right into the side of the ring.
Again, back to that arm goes MVP. Man, just driving his knee right into the tricep area of Eric Young's arm. I'm telling you, that chair backstage, well, he had Eric's arm trapped and he stomped on it.
Look out!
God, he had to do some damage to that left arm of Eric Young.
And that's been his total focus in this brawl. Just attacked it again as he throws Eric into the ring. You can hear the crowd here showing their support for the world champion.
Remember, just keep in mind, MVP, he's the guy in charge. He's the boss around here. And he's just beating the hell out of our world champ, and our world champ's gonna fight for his life.
Look at the guts and determination of that world champion who's reversed and shot off into the corner by MVP, who comes right at him, but Eric's got an answer. Ooh! Explosive spear out of the corner, and from the mount, Eric Young on him, and
Now just turned it
MVP again.
Got some security out here trying to separate these two men, which is probably a good idea. But I'm telling you, Eric Young, I think that arm is injured, man. There was a lot of offense, violent offense by MVP on Eric Young's arm. I mean, I guess security finally got word.
Oh, here he goes again!
Well, I mean, you know, security trying to keep these men apart. I mean, it was an impromptu fight backstage, and I guess security got word and got out here a little late, but better late than never.
And again, referees, security in to separate the world champ. Oh, no, here they go. They're at it again.
Well, he's the boss. He's telling him what to do. Oh, wow. Look at this, Eric Young. He's defenseless here. Oh! Defenseless.
These are the actions of the man in charge of wrestling operations?
MVP calls the shots, does what he wants, when he wants, and how he wants to do it. Back to that arm, that flying arm bar, back to that elbow and arm. Damn. Wow.
Boy, this is difficult to watch. You can see the...
All right, EY, you made your point. You get your World Heavyweight Championship match tonight.
Oh, sure.
Well, there you have it. I guess MVP gives himself the opportunity at Eric Young's title. That's pretty convenient, pretty smart, like it or not, by the boss, MVP. I'll tell you, Mike.
I mean, Eric Young, he wants to defend that World Heavyweight title every week, but under these conditions?
Well, listen, Mike, it's pretty obvious. MVP, he smells blood, and that blood is the left arm. The left arm of Eric Young. I mean, Eric definitely not 100%. He's got to defend his world title tonight against the boss, MVP.
Yeah, amazingly, a change of heart here for the director of wrestling operations, and now it will be MVP versus Eric Young tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, look at that, nice shot.
Yeah, in spite of the arm injury, Eric, after the drop down, hits with the flying forearm shot.
Well, the world champ, we know he's wild and crazy. He'll try some different stuff, but we've seen him nail this top rope elbow in the past.
Oh,
Let's see if he can
MVP.
what is that? Who is that? It's Kenny King.
Kenny King.
Kenny King?
What the hell's going on here?
Kenny King. Wait. Oh, God! Wow. Kenny King. Restart the match.
Let's go. Restart the match.
Come on.
I'm not restarting the match. I'm the referee. He shoved them off. It's over. I'm not.
You're gonna restart this match, and you're gonna count this 3 right now, or else you're fired.
Oh, my!
Hey, what are you doing, man? You already told him. You already told him. Stop talking. You already told him. Restart the match.
Mike, what is going on here? What? Kenny King? I mean, Kenny King just took out the ref, so as far as this match being restarted, forget it. MVP, Kenny King, they're working together here.
I don't get that. I mean,
these guys, Kenny King hated
I don't get any of the actions of MVP in the last couple of weeks. Oh!
He wants defenseless. His arms are trapped by Kenny King. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. These guys had issues with each other.
I was just saying, it just doesn't make sense. But what really has made sense the last couple of weeks?
MVP. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, thank God!
Big man coming!
Yeah, thank God for Bobby Lashley!
Bobby Lashley in the house. Those Boston, tell you, MVP Kenny King, you better haul. You better get. Oh!
What?
What the hell is going on here?
Bobby Lashley?
Oh, my God.
Bobby Lashley just speared the defenseless Eric Young when we thought Bobby Lashley was coming out here to save and to help the world champion Eric Young.
Oh, this is bad. MVP what Lashley and Kenny King. Oh my God!
No,
oh my
no,
God.
no, no, no!
The champ's in trouble. The world champ's in trouble.
No, no, no!
There's one thing missing. One final element.
Taz, this is an absolute mugging.
Power and respect are the key to life. That right there.
Well, I'll tell you this right now. Our TNA locker room. Everybody better pay attention to what we just witnessed. MVP, Bobby Lashley, the king of the night. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad, Mike.
You know, the more I see it,
Wow.
the more I can't believe it.
If you'll settle down for just a moment, I will do you a favor and give you something you obviously never got before, and that's called an education. I'm gonna teach you a little bit about history. You see, I am a brilliant individual, as you now see. And it was because of my brilliance that I was able to put myself into a position that allowed me to bring in my friends and take power. That's the word, power. Throughout history, power has never been granted by request. No one has ever said, "May I please be the king?" No one ever said, "May I please have your country?" No, it was taken. And when you take power, sometimes blood must be spilled. See, I knew that when I was gonna come back to wrestling, that I had to change things up a bit. Never again in my career was I gonna ask for permission. See, this is the wrestling business. It's a business. Understand that. And at the end of the day, it's all about money, power, and respect. Money, power, respect? It's the key to life. So, I knew that if I wanted to come back to the wrestling business, I was gonna do it on my terms. No longer was I gonna ask for permission. No longer was I gonna allow someone to dictate my career to me. Never again. And I know that in this industry, you can't just be a wrestler and have an outstanding career. You have to be a politician. And right now, I'm the greatest politician in the world right now because I am in control. You don't have to like it, but at this point, you just have to accept it. But before, yes, it's true. I have sold out arenas all over the country, and right now I sold this building out. You're right, I do sell out. I am a sellout because I'm all about that paper, money, power, and respect. So, before I go any further, I don't want to hog the mic. Let me allow my young brother, Kenny, to say a few words. Kenny?
Oh man, you know, Pete, when you called me a few months ago and you laid this whole thing out, I'm sitting on the phone like, this dude has lost his mind. He's gone, he's lost it. But you know what? You are certified Mensa. MVP is a genius, straight up. But I gotta be honest, I'm gonna go ahead and take me a little bit of credit, okay? Our little exhibition match, that was all Kenny King, okay? That was just to throw all you dummies off the scent. Because look around, all these dummies here and all these dummies in the back were shocked. They didn't know what was happening. Kenny King versus Bobby Lashley, they couldn't wait for Bobby Lashley to tear me apart. I ain't get hurt, I walked. It was genius. Kenny King did that. I was the man, the king of the night. All of that was up.
Kenny, we appreciate your contributions. Thank you so much. See, this plan is being laid out to perfection. And part of my plan at Lockdown, I made a call to a very good friend of mine and perhaps the biggest free agent acquisition in the history of TNA, both literally and figuratively, my very good friend, Bobby Lashley.
It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. See, all my years in the wrestling business, I realized that playing this political game isn't gonna work for anyone. So when MVP called me up with this idea, this plan, I gladly extended my hand out and shook it. You know what I mean? That's what we did. So I'm instilling all my faith and my trust in you, MVP, and I look at you as somewhat of a visionary. Visionary.
A visionary. I like that. I am a bit of a prophet, or you can even say a god. Because I say things, and they happen.
Now what? The World Tag Team Champions, the Wolves, you know, they have a connection with MVP. They were MVP's first signings. First order of business was to ink Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards to TNA contracts.
Yeah, no, I agree. Let's see how this thing turns out here. I mean, what exactly the Wolves have in mind or MVP has in mind, we don't know. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on unbeknownst to us, so who knows?
Yeah,
Let's see.
No point in trying to speculate, right?
Exactly.
Money, power, respect. Your words, right?
You got it. That's the key to life.
Funny you should say respect, because we had a ton for you at Lockdown when you told us we were fighting for the era of the wrestler. Remember that?
I do.
Remember when you told us it wasn't about money, it was about heart. Fighting for what you want and standing up for the people that look after you. What happened to that MVP, huh?
Let me ask you something, Eddie.
I'm Davey.
Davey,
Thank you.
did I lie to you? Did I not give you an opportunity to become the TNA Tag Team Champions? Did I not keep my word? You are a wrestler. I gave you a very lucrative contract so you could be a television star, and I put you in position to be Tag Team Champions. Remember, if it wasn't for me, you'd still be taking 15-hour bus rides in Japan eating ramen noodles at the rest stops. I gave you that. These people, this is what you're concerned about? You guys are champions because you've got heart. And the reason I didn't cut you in on my plan is because I know you don't have the stomach for it. See, you got heart, but to do this, to be me in this position, you have got to be heartless.
Oh, so I get it, okay. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I think these people will agree. We do have heart. We're not heartless, money-grubbing cowards that forget the people that made them.
Gentlemen, if you would like, I could terminate your contracts and send you back to the Indies. You could work for jabroni promoters for table scraps. As a matter of fact, that's probably where you belong anyway.
The Wolves better be careful here.
Yeah, you can feel the tension, can't you?
They got a disadvantage. It's a 3-on-2 situation if this thing breaks out. Which it, oh, there it goes.
Yeah, you called it. And it has broken out.
I think the Wolves, their temper might have got the better of them. I understand they feel disrespected by MVP. I will say, I do think MVP raised some good points. He did give them opportunity. They are the tag team champions.
Yeah, but this beatdown now, they're exploiting that 3-on-2 edge that they had. Wolves trying to fight back, but they're immediately grounded.
I just think the Wolves feel like so many in TNA and so many TNA fans just disappointed in MVP's actions and Bobby Lashley and Kenny King.
Yeah, because it's one thing to take power. It's another to abuse power.
Whoa!
Oh, my. Bobby Lashley, explosive spear on Eddie Edwards.
Lashley just about turned Eddie inside out. What a shot with that spear. Oh, my God.
Yeah, and then MVP takes Davey Richards, tosses him out to the floor.
Now, look. Kenny King just round him and just popping him.
This isn't about wrestling. It's about power. It's about control.
Wait, what
Wait,
are they
what's
doing
going on
I
here?
hate that you had to question my authority. I really, really do. You just don't seem to understand. It's not about you, Davey. Come here, Davey. Let's go for a little walk, buddy. I tried to explain to you that you're not cut out for this, man. And since you want to be hard-headed, you gotta learn, man. You gotta learn. I'm sorry that it had to be this way. I'm sorry.
Edwards is not moving. Oh, no, no!
Look out! My God, Taz, the impact of that running spear from Bobby Lashley all the way off the ramp, all the way through the table on the floor.
Now pick him up. Now pick him up. Now pick him up.
I think you guys have a mess to clean up.
We need help. Some help. Come on.
Money, power, and respect are the key to life.
My God, Evans is still out in the ring. Davey's gonna need some medical help out here.
No, man, I'm sorry. I just don't get it. I don't understand. This is Slammiversary. This was the plan. You the director of wrestling operations, you put Bobby and me in the cage with EY, and he loses the title. No fuss, no muss, nobody get hurt.
You mean you don't get hurt?
Same thing.
No, it's not the same thing. Listen, you said it right. I am the director of wrestling operations. And maybe you're not aware, Dixie went to the board of directors crying on everything that I've done since I've been here. So my every move they second guess. They examine everything I do under a microscope. I'm not even supposed to be here. The doctor said I'm supposed to be off my leg, but I'm here to make sure that this is done the right way to get them off my back. So it's not up for discussion.
All right, man, whatever. We're going to do it your way, all right? But you still got my back out there, right?
No, tonight, Kenny has Kenny's back out there, just like Bobby has Bobby's back. What, you gonna come up short? You can't do it?
What, me? Come up short? What you know what? Forget it. I'm going to win the title tonight. Don't worry about it. I got it. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Bobby, do me a favor, man. Put some ice in the kid's drink, man.
Uh-oh. Lashley's in the zone, baby.
And he's got the champion Eric Young in his sights. Eric, as he gets to his feet. Oh, able to drop down. Oh, and he went for the spear. And Lashley went flying. He went headfirst into the cage door and then landed outside the ring. That spear that gained him this spot.
I don't know how his skull is not split open. Lashley really hit that steel hard, exploding through the gate. EY sees an opening. It's a one-on-one opportunity. One-on-one opportunity.
It's the top rope elbow on Aries.
EY's got him hooked.
Leg hook.
1, 2, 3. Oh, my God.
And just two.
The disappointment in the eyes of EY. What a match here.
Feel like we've been saying that all night.
The energy in this arena has been awesome throughout the night.
Well, Eric Young motioning to the crowd that he has a finishing move in mind here for Aries. Talking about the pile driver was EY.
Uh-oh.
Instead, the reversal. But then the roll through. And Aries with the drop kick right in the face of the champ.
Well, you know, Lashley's still obviously out. I'm sure he's knocked out cold on the outside there. How hard he hit that steel gate. Again, a one-on-one opportunity for each of these men here.
Aries first to his feet as they exchange mid-ring. The forearm shots. The right hand by the champion Eric Young.
like a hockey fight out here.
And Eric's still on his feet.
He's barely on his feet. EY, he's going to go wrong forearm. Yep, oh!
Discus missed. Oh, went for the flying forearm. Did Eric Young, and that missed. Boom! That time the discus forearm was right on target, right on the money.
And he's got him cornered, got EY cornered, drills him with another one. Great job by Aries.
There's the full speed corner drop kick. You could hear the impact of the blow in the corner. Opportunity presents itself for Aries if he hits the brainbuster. EY able to fight it off using the side of the cage and hit the pile driver out of nowhere.
Nailed it. Got to turn him over, Eric. Got to turn him over. Shoot him.
Champion covers. 2. Keeps the title.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and still TNA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Eric Young.
Tremendous job by Eric Young. Bobby Lashley at the very end was trying to get back in. You can see his eyes. He's out of it. He hit that steel so hard. The big story. EY somehow gets it done. Stays champ.
What a spectacular ending to a tremendous Slammiversary pay-per-view event.
EY, you say I'm abusing my power? All right, no problem. I will abuse my power. You have a second World Heavyweight title match tonight.
What?
And you will defend your title against the man who beat you not once, but twice. The Destroyer, Lashley.
Wow.
That's tonight? Tonight. Wow.
And on top of that, because I am a wrestling god and everything I say goes, there will be no one in the building. Security will escort everyone out one by one, and if they don't go, they will be fired until the only people left is the referee, Kenny King, Lashley, and myself.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He's going to pop
Yes, he
driver.
is.
Pop
He
driver.
had it. Eric Young. He hit the pipe.
He's gonna get him, Mike.
Hit the pin.
Oh, he's gonna-
Hit 1, 2.
He did it.
Wait.
Wow. Oh, man.
Pulled out of the ring.
Kenny King pulled
I believe Kenny King pulled the referee out. I mean, we'll never know there. As far as that.
Watch this, Rick. Watch out. Watch out.
Oh, communication issues between Lashley and Kenny King. Eric, spikes him, dropped him, DDT.
I don't know how he does it. Eric Young, he gets it done. Time and time again. Can he do it again, Mike? God, the elbows against this cat, and he makes it happen.
Can Eric put him away? Goes for the top rope elbow, but no. Lashley rolls out before the contact. Big explode. What a spear. Cover. Lashley. 3 counts. We've got a new world champion.
Oh, my God. Lashley makes history. Lashley makes history. The new World Heavyweight Champion. I can't believe it. Pick this spot. That spear hit its mark, Mike. Oh, man.
MVP set the table tonight for this to occur. But it was, and you've got to give him credit, an amazing performance from Lashley in becoming World Heavyweight Champion.
Missing that elbow off the top rope was the key. Very difficult to recover from that for the former world champ now in EY. And then a quick spear, I should say, from Lashley into the midsection with that lower back was worked on throughout the match. What a shot by Lashley. Let's take a look here. Watch this. Wow, look at that impact. He turned EY inside out. Yeah, kick it out. I don't care who the hell you are. Let's take another angle here.
Wow, that one may be even more impressive from that overhead
He
shot.
knocked him out. The back of EY's head hit that mat whiplash real hard. Don't matter. Look at the new World Heavyweight Champion, folks. And his name is the Destroyer. His name is Lashley.
And MVP's plan comes to fruition because Lashley has become the World Heavyweight Champion, and the Director of Wrestling Operations now has all the power that goes with that world title as well.
As if MVP wasn't drunk with power already. Running roughshod throughout this company. Cleared out this locker room. No one to assist EY. Now,
come on.
In his faction.
Oh, come on. I mean, come on. Haven't you done enough already tonight? You cleared the building. You make Eric defend the title twice. You threaten the referee, and now you're trying to I don't know, break his arm, break his shoulder here. I mean, and
what the hell? That's Bobby Roode.
You're right.
Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode suspended for the past month plus by MVP. Bobby Roode?
The hell is Bobby Roode?
Oh, Kenny King sneaks in from behind. Oh, but look at Roode light him up with the rights.
Yeah, good luck with Bobby Roode. Whoa. Bobby Roode is back and badass as ever. Oh, Lashley wants a piece of Roode, and Roode ain't backing down.
Oh, and check out Lashley being held back by MVP.
New World Heavyweight Champion gazing a big hole in Bobby Roode, but Bobby Roode just appears out of nowhere in explosive fashion. Well, he might have cleared out the locker room, MVP. But Bobby Roode wasn't in the locker room.
He came out of the crowd. He jumped over the guardrail. My God, what a night. Bobby Roode, he returns to save Eric Young from further injury. But the Destroyer Lashley, he's the new World Heavyweight Champion. Well, arm out of the sling, and then flying down the ramp comes the former champion Eric Young. And
that's just crazy. That's kamikaze-like stuff right there. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, to go in there at this point
it's just
with Lashley and Kenny King.
Well, he's just, I guess his emotions got the better of him. We knew how important it was to EY to be the world champion, and he isn't anymore. So he's doing everything he can, I guess, to get revenge.
And Taz, I mean, being that fighting champion, it really put Eric Young big time on the wrestling map. Well, watch
this again.
Yeah, again, much like last week. Bobby Roode, suspended from Impact Wrestling, has come through the crowd, jumped the guardrail. Oh, look at him, the crutch. MVP's crutch cracked across the back of Kenny King.
Bobby Roode exploded on the scene again, Mike.
Now, much like last week, Bobby Roode is back again. But what's going to happen now? Oh, my. Don't go anywhere.
I've known this man for almost 20 years. It's a hell of a long time to know somebody. And like with every friendship, you have your ups and you have your downs. And God knows, EY, we've had our downs, we've had our battles. But at the end of the day, you and I, we share a common bond. Actually, we share two. Number one, the fact that over a decade ago, you and I walked into this company and signed our contracts on the same day. And we helped build TNA wrestling from the bottom up. And the other bond that EY and Bobby Roode share is the fact that we love the sport of professional wrestling. We eat, sleep, and drink professional wrestling. We have a love. We have the love, the desire, and the passion to wrestle. And 7 weeks ago, you took that love and that passion away from me, MVP, with your bull suspension. This man right here came out each and every night and fought with heart. He fought with courage for the love of professional wrestling, to give honor and respect back to TNA wrestling, where it was before you walked in the door. To give respect and to give honor back to the reason why you and I got in this business in the first place, that TNA World Heavyweight Championship. That's why I'm standing here right now. Because the games, MVP, look at me when I'm talking to you. The games are over. Suspended or not, your games are over. It's time to get this company back. And I'm not just doing it for me, I'm not just doing it for him, I'm doing it for each and every single one of these wrestling fans all over the world. But most importantly, I'm doing it for every guy and girl who bust their ass each and every night for the love of professional wrestling. You see, I could have sat at home and collected a paycheck, but that's not my style. I'm back, MVP. And if you want to further my suspension, fine. If you want to fire me, fine. But do me a favor. Be a man for once in your life and do it to my face.
So let me ask you a question. You do love TNA, don't you? And you truly love working here, don't you? So I am still your boss, and I'm gonna come in that ring, and I'm gonna talk to you like a civilized man. Can you be civilized? Are you prepared to be civilized? Mr. Roode is an honorable man. We're gonna do things the right way. Now I gotta say, in all honesty, that speech was absolutely riveting.
Cut to the point.
The point is, you made a big mistake. And even bigger than that, you repeated your mistake by coming back here. Now I've told you time and again, for every action, there is a reaction. And in this case, it's my reaction. Because I am still Director of Wrestling Operations for TNA. And in my capacity as Director of Wrestling Operations, Bobby Roode, you are officially...
Hold it there. End to this. No more of this. Put an end to this.
Please, pray tell, who the hell are you? Why are you on my stage?
My name is Earl Solomon Armstrong, and I represent TNA's Board of Directors. As of right now, this very moment, you are officially no longer the Director of Wrestling Operations.
That's impossible! You can't do that! You don't have the authority to do that! You don't have the authority! I don't even know who the hell you are! Where's security? Get this dude out of here!
That's it. And that said, your replacement will be here shortly to pick up the pieces of this wretched and utter mess you've left behind.
So you mean to tell me that as of right now, he is no longer in charge? He can't suspend me, and he sure as hell can't fire me, right?
Yes,
Don't you
that is
believe that?
also
Don't you
correct.
believe that for 1 second?
Well then, well, with that being said, I'm gonna listen to the fans.
Mr. Earl Brobot, he just dropped it down for the board of the records. That's his name, right, Earl Brobot?
Earl Solomon Armstrong, get it right.
Guy's got 5 names. I know this much. He dropped it down. No more director of operations in wrestling. MVP, thanks for coming.
But who's the replacement gonna be?
We're gonna find out tonight.
Your new executive director of wrestling operations, the Olympic gold medalist and TNA Hall of Famer, Kurt Angle.
Oh, buddy. The landscape just changed.
Could there be anyone more deserving to fill the role as executive director of wrestling in TNA than, yes, the Olympic gold medalist?
I want to shake Kurt's hand. Kurt, give here, Kurt. You don't want to shake me. Kurt, congrats. All right. It's just huge. I'm just trying to shake his hand. You know what I mean? No, don't write butt kisser. You want to shake
Not
the guy's
much.
hand. That's huge. I'm shocked.
Yes, the board of directors have put their trust in Kurt Angle, and the reaction, that tells me that everyone here is 100% on board. Kurt's the boss.
Well, guess who's in charge? It's about time this company got their heads out of their asses. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, TNA has made a lot of mistakes in the past. There's no doubt about that. From our fearless leader, Dixie Carter, to MVP, who's all about selfishness and greed, obviously. Well, me, I don't have any motives. I've accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish in this wrestling business. Thank you very much. And all I can do now is get back to the locker room and you wonderful TNA wrestling fans. And folks, anybody that wants to try me back there, it's about to become real. It's about to become damn real.
Yes, a new beginning. Tomorrow is here, but
the champ.
Yeah, the
Champ might have something to say.
director.
Yeah, Champ might have something to say. His music's hitting.
And Kurt Angle about to be confronted by not only the world heavyweight champion Lashley, but also the former director of operations MVP, and you know Kenny King's there as well.
Wait, so let me get this straight. You are my replacement. You took my job. You, Kurt
As of
Angle.
now, MVP, I am your boss.
You're not my boss. You can't be my boss. This is ridiculous. Wait, hold on, Kurt, because I want to talk to you face to face, man to man. Give me just a second, because you, with a knee injury, you obviously understand, about the little difficulties of moving around. So let me get this straight, Kurt. You are my replacement. See, I knew that I had to watch out for Dixie Carter, but you, let me get this straight. I know what happened. You took your snitching ass to the board of directors and went whining and crying because we threw you out of here, right? Is that what this is all about? You asked me once to look deep down inside myself. I'm gonna do the same thing. I want you to look deep down inside yourself and answer this question, but be honest with you. Have you come to terms with all of your personal problems? Are your demons in check, Kurt? Because you have 3 demons in front of you right now that are about to become the biggest problem of your career. Kurt, nobody tells us what to do. From the time we got here, we've been running things. What, do you really think you're gonna tell that hothead Kenny King what he can and can't do? Huh? Because I know you ain't gonna tell me what I can do. And do you for 1 second think in your rabbit-ass mind that you're gonna tell Lashley what he can do? That's what I thought. You see, Kurt, you may have some authority, but we have the power. And I think we should use that power right now to end your reign before it begins.
Is this what you want? Is this what you want? I'll tell you what. You lay a finger on me, and I will fire all 3 of you on the spot! You know why? Because I'm the freaking boss!
Wait a minute. Whoa, what's this?
Jeff's crazy. Jeff, don't do this.
Wait.
It's on a still.
Oh, my God! Oh, my.
I can't believe.
Hardy went ultimate high risk. Went for the swanton, but Lashley moved.
Look at this. Oh, my God, his body. I cannot believe this.
Ultimate daredevil move by Hardy.
Oh, man.
May backfire
Got
on
him in his sights. Got him in. Lashley's got Hardy in his crosshairs. I don't like Hardy's chances here, buddy. Here we go.
Explosive spear by Lashley. Champion covers, gets 2, and Lashley retains the title.
Your winner and still World Heavyweight Champion, Lashley!
Wow, what a terrific Impact Wrestling main event from New York City. And the unstoppable destroyer Lashley, well, he's done it again, Taz. He's still the champ.
So what you have in your hands right now is a winning lottery ticket. So Austin, all you have to do is hand that in right now, and you will get your title shot next week for the World Heavyweight title against Bobby Lashley. I mean, it seems like a no-brainer, doesn't it, Kurt? Like a foregone conclusion that I'm gonna hand this over to you. And you're right, every year since this was adopted,
And now what? Before Austin Aries can even announce his decision, TNA World Heavyweight Champion Lashley and MVP headed to the ring. What's going on here?
I don't know. The world champ's in the house.
And one thing I do know, Taz, is that MVP is still feeling the effects of that street fight with Bobby Roode earlier tonight.
But the champ looks like $1 million.
Well, Lashley's been unstoppable since becoming world champion.
The destroyer, the world heavyweight champ, Lashley. Definitely been on fire, tearing anybody up he wants.
Wonder if this is about intimidation.
I need to talk to you, Aries. Have you put much thought into this decision that you're making? No, you haven't. This is 6 foot 3 inches, 265 pounds of Lashley. He's bigger than you. He's stronger than you. He's tougher than you. He's faster than you. This is what a world heavyweight champion looks like. Now, with Lashley as the champ, you know what? I believe Lashley will be champion as long as he wants to be. For the foreseeable future, the World Heavyweight Championship is in our control. Now, for you, listen, man. you're a pretty good wrestler. You are. I'll give you that much credit. And generally, you're not a dumb guy. And I understand you walk into this room and people are revering you, they're cheering you, they're chanting your name. They love the Austin Aries brand. Austin Aries! You got them fooled, but it's not gonna happen, dude. Look, it's very simple. That X Division, a lot of time went into giving that X Division meaning, to building up its equity, man. And you...
Hey, would you just stop talking so much with all your big words and make your point?
Why don't we just do this? Instead of cashing that in, keep that X Division title for yourself, do all that flip, flop, and fly stuff that you do, and stick to what you know instead of swimming in water that's way, way too deep for you. That whole option C thing worked for you once, but you ain't catching lightning in a bottle twice. That's out.
MVP makes good points.
Are you done? Good.
Maybe.
Okay, good. So you said stick to what I know.
Very little.
Let me tell you what I know. I know about taking things, touching them, and making them great. Let me tell you what else I know. I know what it takes to be the World Heavyweight Champion, unlike you. And you know exactly what I can do in this ring. And that's why, while you were in charge, you sat me home and you held me back. But all that's over with now.
Revisionist history.
Let me tell you something. 2 years ago, I created option C. And why did I do that? Because I believe in the X Division. Because the X Division was created to have no limits, to give everybody a chance to get noticed, and I wanted to leave a legacy for this championship. This is what sets TNA Wrestling apart. When you hold this title right here, it means you're willing to come in this ring, put your body on the line, and leave it all right here. And trust me, I can do things in this ring you couldn't do with 4 good legs. I have come too far to turn around and walk away now. And quite frankly, I've got some unfinished business with that TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Now, Bobby Lashley, listen, you are bigger than me. You are stronger than me. And you are a tough man. But you know what? You're not tougher than me. Because we don't measure toughness with muscles. Toughness is about heart. Toughness is a mindset. And there's not a man that I've stepped in this ring with that I've been afraid of. And there's not a man that I've stepped in this ring with that I don't know I can beat. And that's why right now, despite your stump speech, Kurt, I'm handing this title to you. And next week, it's gonna be Lashley versus Aries, Destination X for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. And let me tell you something, when I beat you, and notice I didn't say if, I said when I beat you, I'm gonna change the game again, and I'm gonna create option D. And option D says Austin Aries is gonna be a fighting champion, and it's gonna level the playing field, and it's gonna give the X Division champion a world heavyweight title shot anytime, any place, not just once a year. So whether you believe it or you believe it yet, next week, Bobby Lashley, I will defeat you, and I will become the world heavyweight champion once again.
You just made the biggest mistake of your life.
All right, guys, hold on. Whoa. Back it up. It's official. Next week, Austin Aries versus Bobby Lashley for the World Heavyweight title.
Will history repeat itself? Can Austin Aries do it again? Will we have a new world champion 1 week from tonight at Destination X?
Lashley's such a... Oh, he just saved himself there, able to get out of harm's way.
Yeah, before Aries can go high risk. Lashley rolls out to the safety of the hook. Whoa, 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 keep your eyes on the challenger. Aries flies with the shot. Oh, my. Oh. Boy, what a smart move by Lashley. He brought Aries into his trap as we take another look.
Look at how nasty. Oh, Aries just crashed and burns. Oh, man, that might be the end of the challenger, Mike. He might have just dug his own grave there.
Straight into the guardrail with Aries, and now Lashley back in. Lashley senses that he's got Aries exactly where he wants him. Sets up, and it sure looks like it's spear time, and that's exactly what it is. The explosion of the spear, the cover, the leg hook, and the pin. And Lashley is still the world heavyweight champion.
Still world heavyweight champion, Lashley.
Well, I gotta tell you, Mike, look, that was just one heck of a contest for the world title.
Joining yours truly in the ring right now, my brother, the king of the night, Kenny King. And the man who will devour your soul, the world heavyweight champion, Lashley. And a handful of New York City's finest representing your town back there in those dresses. When I was the director of wrestling operations, I felt like a babysitter because I had a bunch of sissified crybaby wrestlers coming to me, oh, MVP, I don't want to do this. I don't want to work with him. Nothing but headaches. Now, as long as we control that World Heavyweight Championship, I got all of the power with none of the headaches. You guys know that Lashley will be the TNA Heavyweight Champion perhaps for years to come. EY faced him, and EY's tough, but he wasn't very tough against Lashley. Jeff Hardy, one of the greatest. But against Lashley, just not great enough. And all of you flat scans, you thought that Austin Aries was gonna be that dude. There's whole option C. How about option C your ass later because it ain't happened? Lashley, frankly, there's nobody left for him to beat. The man is a destroyer. And he will destroy.
It's a shame he got interrupted. MVP.
Oh, it's just terrible.
Oh, he was getting over our audience here. They were loving him here.
World Champion's mouthpiece, MVP, interrupted by Bobby Roode. You know, we always refer to the dominance of Lashley, but in Bobby Roode, you are looking at the longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion in our company's 12-year-plus history.
You know what, MVP? I'm sitting in the back and I'm listening to the words that are coming out of your mouth. And as much as it pains me to admit this, but some of the things you're saying are actually very true.
Yeah, like you being a whiny crybaby sissy. Yeah, that's one of the things I said. It was true.
Actually, what I was referring to is the fact that Lashley is a destroyer.
Well, yeah, that's also true.
And the fact that Lashley has defeated some of the greatest professional wrestlers, not only in this company, but in the entire world.
You're on a roll, baby. You're on a roll.
So in my eyes, Lashley, you are one of the most dominant world heavyweight champions to ever hold that title.
All right, well, why don't you tell us something that we don't already know?
I got a better idea. Why don't you shut your mouth? Because I'm not out here to talk to your ass. I'm out here to talk to you.
Roode better be careful.
Because you see, Lashley, I myself am a former World Heavyweight Champion. As a matter of fact, I held that title longer than anyone else in the history of TNA wrestling. You see, I know what it means to be a World Heavyweight Champion, but most importantly, I know what it takes to be a World Heavyweight Champion. And MVP, he knew that. And that's why when he was the boss around here, he sent me home on suspension for nearly 2 months because he knew I was a threat. Because the plan wasn't for you to be standing here World Heavyweight Champion. The plan was for him to be the World Heavyweight Champion, but he blew out his knee. You see, the truth is, Lashley, no. The truth is, he was gonna use you and manipulate you to get what he wanted, and that's the World Heavyweight Championship.
Man, don't try to stir no dissension
Shut
in this
up.
group, man. No, you shut up. You don't play that.
You know what? While you have been dominating as the World Heavyweight Champion, I've been doing some dominating myself. You see, I kicked his ass. And I kicked his ass. And although you may have defeated some great former World Heavyweight Champions here in this company, the fact remains that you haven't beat me. So what I say is this: there's only one thing left for you and I to do. And that's for you, Lashley, to put up that World Heavyweight Championship against the It Factor Professional Wrestling, Bobby Roode.
Rockabye, baby.
Oh, what a cheap shot by the king of the night, Kenny King.
Gotta tell you, I think Roode kind of realized this, it might come to this, but Roode did what he wanted to do. He's taking a bullet right now. I'm trying to get in Roode's head. He's taking a bullet, but he had to get that message to Lashley.
Wait a minute. Yeah, strong backup for Bobby Roode in the form of Eric Young and Austin Aries.
Hey, we ain't doing this tonight, man. We're dressed to go out and have fun. You guys can play with each other while we go play with these hoes.
Well, Kenny King ignites the fire, but look how quickly these three got out of Dodge.
Oh, they're smart. They're smart, but I think that the big message we got to see here, what we heard here, I should say, is Roode, what Roode said to Lashley. Roode basically threw that salvo out there. He wants an opportunity at Lashley's championship. He told Lashley, you've accomplished a ton, but you've yet to beat me.
Lashley is a tape. Wait a minute, gonna go Roode bomb again?
He's hanging on, look
at the defense.
He's hanging on to the ropes. That's that grip strength, the power. Whoa!
Well, that's one way to take care of it.
Oh, no! Let's take a Roode bomb to the outside. Oh, look at this, Mike.
Man!
Holy cow! It was like surreal when that happened. The sound, that thud, that powerful thud that Lashley's body made hitting the outside.
You know, Taz, as we watch this match unfold, the one thing that I keep thinking about, the Destroyer Lashley, who's been absolutely unstoppable since becoming TNA World Heavyweight Champion. He has not been tested like he's being tested tonight by the It Factor Bobby Roode. It just hasn't happened.
No, sir.
And you can see right there just the effect of Lashley. You seen Lashley like that before?
I don't know what's going to happen in this match. No, to answer your question, no. I don't know who's going to win, who's going to lose, but I'll tell you this much. I'm pretty sure that Lashley's going to have nothing but loads of respect for the man named the It Factor, Bobby Roode, after this thing.
How much energy did Roode just use at that point just to get someone the size of Lashley back in the ring?
What Roode knows, as it goes, you have to get the man in the ring to win the match. Can't win on the outside in this type of a matchup here, so Can the it factor Roode, Bobby Roode, can he capitalize here? Can the challenger capitalize? He's got the champ rocked and reeled, man.
And he's gonna go high risk. Uh-oh. And there's no reward there.
Again, that's that just pure power of the champion. He's running probably on a half a tank of gas. He was able to press slam the guy out of the corner. Oh my God, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking.
Another spear coming.
Yeah, if you're Bobby
Look at that
Roode.
face. Look at the intensity.
You may not know that this is coming. Champion, the Destroyer, Lashley, he's got Roode in his sights.
Roode's gonna know in about a second or two what's about to hit him.
Here he comes, full speed ahead. Oh, this time it's the leapfrog by Roode. But you saw the way that he landed, and his leg gave out. Oh, then able to sidestep Lashley. Gonna take him up, gonna go Roode bomb. Does he have the strength? No, the leg gave out again. There's the spear. Now Lashley. Gonna go for the pin off the spear. Gets the win.
Your winner and still World Heavyweight Champion, Lashley.
Man, just an amazing World Heavyweight title match here at No Surrender, Taz.
It's just total physicality. Both men busting their rear ends out here. Great matchup for the World Heavyweight title. How bad did Lashley want to retain his title? How bad? Look at it. Did Roode want to become champion again? The physicality in this match, the intensity was just amazing, awe-inspiring in my opinion.
Yes, a terrific way to close out this No Surrender event. Yes, the Destroyer, Lashley, is still World Heavyweight Champion. But the thought that I take away from this match tonight at No Surrender, even in victory, I don't think that Lashley has ever been tested like he was tested by Roode tonight.
You know, winning the World Heavyweight Championship is a big task, but holding on to it is an even bigger task. And being the longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion in history has really defined me. I don't say it to be cocky, I don't say it to be arrogant, I say it because it means so much to me. It's very, very close to my heart. It's such a big thing to be able to hang on to that title as long as I did. But as the old saying goes, you're only as good as your last match. And 2 weeks ago, in my last match, I challenged Lashley for the World Heavyweight Championship. And on that night, I lost. So what I want to do right now is I want to invite our World Heavyweight Champion Lashley to come down to this ring and join me for a minute. Lashley.
What's going on here? What's the deal?
Well, we're going to find out what's going on between Bobby Roode and Lashley. And Taz, you know, the one thing to me is Lashley comes out with MVP and Kenny King. Since becoming the World Heavyweight Champion, there's no doubt Lashley has been unstoppable. The Destroyer has turned back every challenge. But the one thing I came away with when I watched Lashley versus Bobby Roode, this was Lashley's toughest title defense to date by far.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, that's just because the it factor, Bobby Roode, the man in the ring, the way he prepares for an opponent, the way he dissects his opponent, second to none. So it's interesting to see here what Bobby Roode has to say to Lashley as the world champion enters the ring here with his crew behind him. So Bobby Roode's got to be careful. He's got a 3-on-1 situation here.
That World Heavyweight Championship means everything to me. 2 weeks ago, I had an opportunity to face you for that World Heavyweight Championship. And listen, I stand here the longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion in the history of this company, but I stand here and I can look you in the eye and I can tell you that there is no doubt that you are the most dominant World Heavyweight Champion that this company's ever had. You know what? I've watched our match for the last 14 days over and over and over and over again. And you know what? There's one moment in that match that sticks out. There's one moment in that match that I can't forget about. The moment where you hit me with a spear. A spear that you have used to beat every single TNA wrestler before me. And when you hit me with the spear and you covered me and I kicked out at 2, you had a look in your eye that you've never had here before. You see, because I would rewind it and I would look at it and I would rewind it and I would look at it again, and the look on your face was a look of startlement. You've never had that look on your face before here, have you? No. Lashley, the fact is, I had you where I needed you. I had you this close, Lashley. And then it's professional wrestling, and in this ring, anything can happen. And when I had you up for the Roode bomb, I tweaked my knee. And yeah, you were able to hit the spear again, but let's face it, Lashley, you know that I could have beat you. Lashley, 2 weeks ago, you and I tore the roof off this place. We had one of the greatest professional wrestling matches in the history of this company. And all I'm asking for is one more shot. One more chance. Defend that World Heavyweight Championship against me one more time. One more match. One more match. One more match. Come on, Lashley. They want it. I want it. What do you say?
No. The champ said no. The answer is no.
Excuse me, but I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to him.
But I'm talking to you, and Lashley's answer is no.
Wow, just like that. I wish we would have heard from Bobby Lashley, yes or no. I mean, I understand that MVP sometimes speaks for the World Heavyweight Champion, but I want to, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. Lashley didn't, I got to tell you, just my opinion, my observation, Lashley did not look like too excited on what, Lashley looked like he wanted to fight Roode, in my opinion.
I mean, I thought that same thing. That was the body language I felt. I just wish I'd hear that from his mouth.
Well, it don't matter. It's not happening. It's not happening.
All Roode wants is one more shot.
What?
And I think he deserves one more shot.
He's not getting it.
Lashley, I know you're not happy with me right now. For the same reasons that your associates aren't happy with me. And I have told MVP and Kenny King to take the night off. And they granted my wish. See, they were manipulating the World Heavyweight title picture. I can't have that. As the World Heavyweight Champion, you are required to defend that World Heavyweight title at all times. So my question to you is, why did you say no to Bobby Roode when he asked you for a rematch?
Because Bobby Roode already had a shot
at my title. Do you want a shot, Kurt?
Oh, man. Do you feel that tension?
You gotta be kidding me.
What a stare down this is.
Well, Lashley better beware.
Lashley trying to intimidate TNA Hall of Famer and our executive director, Kurt Angle.
Well, good luck with that.
Listen here, Lashley. One day, you and I will fight. And you're gonna regret that day. But today is not the day. Today, I'm getting you a #1 contender. Tonight in the main event, we're gonna have a match for the #1 contender spot. And this match will consist of these 4 wrestlers. Contender #1, Eric Young.
Well, obviously, Kurt Angle has a plan in place. Kurt referenced tonight's Impact Wrestling main event. Here's TNA's most recent world champion, pre-Lashley. Wonder who else he's considered.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta tell you, Kurt does have a plan, and not for nothing. I mean, shouldn't the world champion
Contender
be
#2, Jeff Hardy.
So see, this is huge in itself now. Eric Young, Jeff Hardy. What I'm saying, Mike, is how does Kurt Angle not let Lashley's camp know?
Wait, what do you mean?
Well,
He's letting him know right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's no time.
There's going to be a #1 contenders match tonight.
Should the world champ have some say-so or some say in this?
Contender #3, Austin Aries.
Come on, this guy's bringing out studs out here.
Another former world champion in Austin Aries. You know, starting to see a pattern develop here. Aries recently challenged Lashley for the world title, much like Jeff Hardy and Eric Young.
Kurt stacking the deck against Lashley.
And contender #4, Bobby Roode.
Oh,
I know you're not going to be happy with that now.
Look, all 4 of these men that Kurt just called out, I have the utmost respect for. I think they're all tremendous former world heavyweight champions. But I gotta say, I gotta lean towards that man, the world champ. It's not right. He should have been in the
Think
loop.
of the controversy involving Roode 1 week ago.
Controversy, sponsored person.
Now I know you've competed against all these wrestlers for the world heavyweight title. But the winner of this match tonight will face you for the world heavyweight title, Lashley, and good luck to all of you.
There you go. That's the way you do business. To Kurt Angle, it's all about the competition. Kurt Angle's not going to just hand Bobby Roode, Austin Aries, Jeff Hardy, or Eric Young a world title shot. He's going to make them earn it.
Well, I respect that, and I like that part. I just think that Angle should have let the world champ in on this little deal he had here.
Yeah, he knows now.
You think? For the ultimate prize, buddy. An opportunity at the world title. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, Austin Aries got caught bad here, Mike.
Can he hit it? Can he hit it?
Oh,
He
yeah.
got it. He got it. Is this enough? The Roode bomb, the cover, the pin, and the win.
MVP, I'm glad you came out here tonight.
No, I have to address something first. I am going to excuse the fact that you didn't give me a proper and respectful introduction. I'm just gonna chalk it up to the fact that you're not the man you once were. I'm out here because unlike you, and most certainly you, Lashley trusts me and knows that I'm looking out for his best interests.
Well, I'm actually glad you came out here. But before we get this contract signed, does either side have anything to say?
Haven't you talked enough, bro?
You know what, I can admit, the first time you defended that World Heavyweight Championship against me a few weeks ago, you were the better man. But I think, Lashley, that you could admit something too. That I was this close. This damn close to beating you. And for the first time, you're gonna walk out here next week and get in the ring and defend that title with doubt in your mind. Because you see, Lashley, outside of family, the only priority I have is professional wrestling. It's the only thing that I love. So let me ask you, where are your priorities at? What do you care about? Is it professional wrestling? Or is it MMA? I can honestly say, standing here looking you in your eye, inside this six-sided ring is the only thing that I think about. It's the only thing that I care about. And that TNA World Heavyweight Championship is what I desire. And yeah, you may be bigger, and you may be stronger, and you may be faster, but next week, I'm gonna walk in here, and when that bell rings, I'm gonna fight you. And I'm gonna fight you with heart. And I'm gonna fight you with passion. And I'm gonna fight you with the determination to take that TNA World Heavyweight Championship and put it around my waist. And yeah, MVP, you walk around and you call him the Destroyer. You've built him up real good, but you know what, Lashley? MVP, he's held you down too.
Easy, Yoko Ono.
And next week, I'm gonna walk out here and I'm gonna prove to the entire world that you are not a destroyer. That you, Lashley, are just a man.
Whoa, that's where you are wrong.
Shut up!
No, you shut up. That's where you're wrong. He is not a man. He's a machine. And for all I know, he was probably dreamed up by some mad scientists in Cyberdyne Systems. You got it all wrong, son. Let me explain this to you. First things first. It doesn't matter if it's a wrestling ring, an MMA cage, it could be a back alley brawl, it could be on the moon. Whoever Lashley faces, he destroys. Real simple. And you're right, I brought Lashley here. And when I blew out my knee, I said, you know what, homie? Take that title. We got plans. And he did that. All I do is point him to the ring. I point him to the ring, he steps in the ring, and his opponent, well, his bell gets rung, as you very well know. So on that note, I'll say this, and it's very simple. Anything and anyone Lashley faces, it's a foregone conclusion. He destroys.
Listen, guys, and you listen up, MVP, and you too, Kenny King. This match deserves a decisive winner. So you will not be involved in this match, and neither will you. And to make sure of it, I've decided to have a special referee for this match.
Hold on. You are so predictable. never involve myself in any of Lashley's championship matches because I don't have to. He's won them on his own. So I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna get EY to be the special guest referee. That way they can have their little 2-on-1 session. You're so predictable, man. That's, really, you couldn't come up with anything better than that?
Well, you're actually wrong about that. This match will consist of 2 world-class athletes, and the special referee will be the Olympic gold medalist, me.
Yeah! Oh, man! No, wait, look. No, we're not signing that. That's not happening. This match is not happening. Come on, let's go, man. Let's bounce. Let's go. Hey, come on, man. Come on, let's go.
Oh, Roode already signed it. See how quick Roode signed?
But how about Lashley?
What you doing, man?
Lashley's down.
What are you doing, man?
Putting pen to paper. Lashley's on board.
Lashley wants to compete.
In spite of what MVP has to say.
I like it. I like that Kurt Angle wants it to go down the right way. Hence why Kurt putting himself in the middle of this as the ref.
Good luck to both of you next week.
7 days from tonight, 1 week away, a decisive, definitive winner, because Kurt Angle's the special referee for Bobby Roode versus Lashley.
No, you can't use it. Put it over there, you can't use it.
Whoa! Oh my God! You talk about taking matters into your own hands. He turned referee Brian Hebner completely inside out with the clothesline, and now he's going to use the World Heavyweight Championship belt as a weapon.
Brian Hebner was not the regular official.
Let's go! Knockout shot with the championship belt. Smile on the face of the Destroyer Lashley.
Lashley's saying, Angle, get up, get in here. Kurt Angle has no idea what just happened to Roode.
A revive. Kurt Angle counts 1.
That's it.
Counts 2.
He's got him done.
No! How did he get the shoulder up?
You got me, man. Able to kick out was Roode. 3.5. Kurt Angle has no idea. He didn't see what happened. He didn't see Roode get nailed with that title belt.
Opportunity is here for the Destroyer Lashley to put away Roode once and for all. A dazed Roode taken up with ease.
Again, that lower back. Look at those elbows to the top of the head.
That's the way you fight it off. That's the perfect counter. And then up to the shoulders again. Can Roode fight through the pain and hit the Roode bomb? But a great counter. How smart is that by Lashley?
How strong is Lashley? That upper body power. Oh, tried to dump him on the outside. Oh!
Not only does Lashley land on the apron to avoid the Roode bomb, but then he snaps the head, the neck, the throat of Roode across the top steel cable.
Like a hot shot type maneuver. And then,
Roode sneaks in again, getting a Roode bomb again. Can he do it? No. Champion. Rolls through, sit down, Roode on top.
3, got it!
Winner of the match, and new TNA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Bobby Roode.
What an incredible accomplishment we have just witnessed. To me, it's a stunning, it's a shocking moment as Bobby Roode becomes the World Heavyweight Champion, just in light of the dominance that we have seen for the last 4+ months from the Destroyer Lashley.
I cannot believe it. We have a new World Heavyweight Champion. His name is Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode, you are one sorry excuse for a competitor. Lashley is the most dominant champion in the history of TNA. Yet these flat scans in attendance and the flat scans watching from the safety of their sofa boo him? Really? They don't appreciate the dominance? I mean, most of these people are too scared to even look the man in the eye because he's just that intimidating. I get that. But what I don't understand is they cheer you. A man who manipulated the system to get a title shot that he didn't deserve, in cahoots with an unscrupulous American hero who usurped his authority and then inserted himself into the equation as special guest referee to make sure that you won the title. So I have to ask, really, who are the bad guys here? Who are the cheaters? See? Really? You know in your heart and soul, as tough as you are, that you could not beat the unbeatable without help from Kurt. Like I said, we're not cheaters. We do things the right way. And Lashley was only the champion because he stepped in for me when I hurt my knee. So if anybody here deserves a title shot, look at me when I'm talking to you, boy. It's me. For months, you blamed me for not being the World Heavyweight Champion. You said it was my fault that you weren't the World Heavyweight Champion. So how about you go ahead and put it on the wood, baby, and let me really be the reason you're not the World Heavyweight Champion. Defend your title against me.
You know, whoa. The look in Lashley's eyes, I like where this is going. I really do. Bobby Roode, would you mind putting the World Heavyweight title up on the line against MVP tonight?
MVP, if this is really what you want, then you got it.
Wonderful. Then that means tonight, I become the TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, I have to admit, I'm intrigued by Bobby Roode versus MVP tonight for the World Championship. But Taz, I'm equally intrigued by the reaction and body language of Lashley.
Lashley has got to be furious, man. I'm telling you, he's going to want to tear somebody's head off. Lashley just had a spot taken from MVP, so Roode didn't expect him to be in this match.
Yeah, but at the same time, you gotta give Roode credit. He's a fighting champion. Oh, MVP misses again. The roll-up, no.
I just gave him credit. I am giving him credit, and I agree with you, so credit is due.
No, wait, watch this. Up to the shoulders. A Roode bomb attempt, fought off by MVP.
Oh, again, another boot. Straight to the face. Uh-oh, look at this now.
No.
Roode bomb here.
Roode chance to put him away.
He's gonna nail it. He's got
him this time. There it is. There is the Roode bomb. Is this enough? Brian Hebner counts 3.
Still World Heavyweight Champion, Bobby Roode.
That was impressive right there because MVP brought his A game in a big way, brought the fight hard.
Wait a minute. I thought Lashley left the building.
So did I.
Watch out. My God. Explosive spear by Lashley. The Destroyer. Boy, he turned Roode inside out with the powerful move.
The former World Heavyweight Champion just a week ago. Lashley held that beautiful gold title. We thought he left, Mike, you're right.
See that?
Whoa, look at that. MVP wanted a hand up. No help up at all.
Lashley just blew right past MVP.
I dig it. Oh, look at this here. MVP, Kenny King in tow, and
well, we saw what happened before the break. MVP.
Backstage, yeah, backstage we saw that, and who are these guys with these masks?
MVP said earlier, I'm going to bring the family back. Roode looking for the Roode bomb. Lashley stacks up the champion. Roode counters into submission.
Crossface City here, buddy. Crossface.
Will Lashley tap?
It's in tight, real tight.
Lashley may have no choice but to tap out here. Does Lashley have enough wherewithal to come back here?
How did he do that? He just stood up from a crossface.
Yes. Lashley.
Uh-oh. Got him set for that
in
bomb.
harm's way. Bobby Roode floats over. Lashley down and no! Lashley kicked out again.
Going back to that crossface. Tenacious for sure. gonna be tough to get Lashley to tap out.
And this time, Taz, it's in the center of the ring.
Come on, MVP, get out of here. You take your crew, these guys, whatever. Get a world title match here.
It's been an incredible match thus far. You'd hate to see MVP, Kenny King, or these two masked men get involved and right on cue.
Kenny King snatching the ankle or something of Hebner the ref. Oh, come on.
Well, the night began with Kenny King taking a cheap shot. And King does it again. And then,
wait, that's third angle. Third angle was in the street fight early with MVP.
Oh, it's 4-on-1 now.
Oh, that's big time redemption on MVP's part towards Angle.
You wanted this? Huh? Still got a championship match going on here.
Yeah, I know. We need a ref or something. I mean,
Bobby Roode surveying his environment. The masked men are...
What the?
Taz?
Low key. And Joe, what the heck? And here comes EY, Eric Young.
EY.
It's Roode's best friend right there. What the heck's the deal with Low Key and Joe? And I don't get this. Oh, wait! No! No! EY! Why? No! What the hell happened here?
Bobby Roode spoke passionately about his friendship with EY, Eric Young.
From back in the days, Team Canada, the whole thing, the whole history, turns on his best friend?
Well, Roode's back to a vertical base spear!
Oh no, Roode's in trouble! Roode's in trouble!
Lashley's gonna pick up the pieces. Lashley is gonna pick up the scraps and become the new TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
Your winner and new World Heavyweight Champion, Lashley.
Man, a lot of unanswered questions. What the heck's going on? What did MVP orchestrate here? We got a new world champion, history-making moment. What happened, Josh?
What did we just see? Samoa Joe and Low Key, the family. Lashley's the new champion. What's gonna happen next Friday night?
This is what a champion looks like, not Bobby Roode. He looks like that broke-ass cab driver I had in Toronto when I was out there a few weeks ago. The suit, the shoes, the clothes, the makeover. I made Lashley look like this. I gave Lashley this title. I made this man, look at him, worship him, respect him. The World Heavyweight Championship belongs to Low Key, belongs to Kenny King, belongs to Samoa Joe, belongs to me. The title belongs to the Beatdown Clan.
Oh, wait, whoa. Wait a minute. The title doesn't belong to Low Key, EY, Kenny King, Samoa Joe, or you. I'm the champ. The title belongs to me.
No, see, you have that championship title because we put it on you. You owe this man, this man, this man, and this man thanks. It's our responsibility because we're family. This is what we do for each other. This is what we're about.
No, that's what you're about. You guys are about. I'm not about that, guys. That ain't me. I ain't about this.
Whoa. Where you going, man? That's not how this works. You're a founding member of the BDC. You're a founding member of the Beatdown Clan. And unless you want to be shucking and jiving and singing gospel music somewhere else.
What you need to do is get your hands off of me right now, Hassan.
You calling me my government, huh? All right. You know what? It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. You know what? If it was anybody else, I wouldn't be so merciful. But because it's you, I got a soft spot in my heart. You're my brother. When we were at that other company, you took me up under your wing, you pulled my coat, you taught me things. We were up and down the road together, we trained together, we partied together. I love you, man. I do. And it's for that reason that I'll accept the fact that we're gonna walk different paths. And like I said, if it was anybody else, the situation would be different. But it's you. So since we're going our separate ways, let's not leave under hostile terms.
Oh my God! Chop him down.
Whoa.
Oh! Just picking his spots on him. It's like MVP it went like the kiss of death.
Was that the cue for Samoa Joe?
I think so.
Low key, Eric Young and Kenny King to assault the World Heavyweight Champion Lashley.
Completely outnumbered. The world champ. The Beatdown Clan again living up to their name.
MVP said, Lashley, we'll let you go your separate ways.
God, oh my
no
God.
hard feelings.
Oh, God. Break his ribs.
They'll beat on repercussions.
This is your title, huh? You want this title? You want it? You got it.
These guys were like family, man. Oh!
MVP at the top of the show said he wants to surround himself with individuals that have an appetite for success.
Let's be honest, man. MVP, you know, and Kenny King, for a long time, their car has been running off of the fuel of Lashley's success.
And that's Lashley's championship. Lashley made that point clear, and this assault has got to stop.
I mean, MVP ran the, let's be honest, let's be frank, he ran the coattails of Lashley.
You know what, Taz, you called these guys hooligans earlier? I'm going to agree with you. This is the act of hooligans. This is the act of thugs.
Just as you want, sir.
What's MVP and the BDC going to do next to Lashley?
They can do whatever they want. I mean, enough is enough.
This may be a message to everyone here in TNA. Don't mess with the BDC.
Like brothers, MVP, Lashley, Kenny King, man, for months and months and months, like brothers for years. Not even months, just months here in Impact Wrestling, but watch out! Oh! Straight Yakuza kick to the face. MVP holding Lashley's world title with his beat-down clan around him.
Of the beatdown clan. To your point, Taz, a part of this family, and there you see the blood starting to trickle down the head of the World Heavyweight Champion Lashley. This is a calculated assault by MVP.
The World Heavyweight Championship doesn't belong to you, Lashley. It belongs to the Beatdown Clan. You think you earned this title? You only ever had this title because of me. And if you want this title back, then you gotta take it. But we ain't gonna do it in front of these garbage-ass flat scans. You want it from me? See me on the street. I'll be waiting for you, boy.
So MVP is gonna head to the streets of New York City. Doesn't feel that the fans here inside the Manhattan Center are worthy of seeing MVP and the BDC. This is borderline ridiculous at this point. The Beatdown Clan has hijacked the World Heavyweight Championship that belongs to that man, Lashley. MVP said, "You want it? Meet me on 34th Street, New York City." And here we go. This is not a match.
I made you, man. I made you. This how you want to treat me, huh?
It's a fight.
I made you. Come on. Come on.
MVP brought it down to his level. And now back inside the Manhattan Center. Lashley and MVP. Is anyone going to stop this thing? Whoa! That's gotta be low-key. Kenny King, Samoa Joe, the Beatdown Clan, Eric Young as well.
You wanna do this, Bobby? You know what I'm saying, baby. That's what we do. We beat you down, please. Let's get it down, right? That's what you want, right?
Somebody needs to get some help out here. This was MVP's plan all along.
What you want, Bobby? You don't want to be part of it. Ain't nothing to mess with.
A 5-on-1 mugging.
Ain't nothing to mess with. Now look at you. Welcome to New York. It's a champ. Look at you now, champ. Look at you now, champ. Look at you, man. Pick him up. Hold on. You want it, right?
Oh, the Beatdown Clan. This has gone too far.
You asked for this, right? Now what? You asked for this.
It's like Kurt Angle. And was that Bobby Roode? Somebody had to stop this.
Okay, well, that's Lashley's music, and, well, that's Lashley, the World Heavyweight Champion. Well, what's he here for?
Lashley said he wanted nothing to do with Team Angle.
Maybe he's here to, his former friend MVP to BDC, I don't know. But there's been a lot of heat between MVP and the World Champ, as we saw recently, right in the streets of New York City.
Anticipation
whoa,
building.
Oh, God, it's going to be 5-on-3 now. Oh, come on.
Lashley has chosen his path.
Oh, wait, not so fast. Not so fast.
Oh! What a clothesline. Down goes Joe. Violent slam to Kenny King.
Look at the power. Oh, my Lord. It's 4-on-4. Maybe now it's 1-on-4.
Lashley trying to take out the whole BDC, looking for the spear. Kenny King picked the ankle, and MVP in hot pursuit.
That was smart what Kenny King did. Like a being caught in a bear trap. Shot a single leg, maybe an ankle, held a man at bay while MVP teed off on him.
And now Lashley being choked out.
I'm very surprised to see Lashley come out here. Trying to do the right thing. Maybe Kurt Angle, obviously, Kurt Angle got through the brain and the head of Lashley.
Oh, what a boot there by Samoa Joe. You heard MVP yelling at Lashley, I made you. And Joe! Gunner's down. And Austin Aries breaks it up at 2. Remember, this match ends. First pinfall, first submission.
And you can just feel a sense of urgency amongst all 8 men here.
Low-key making sure to keep the World Heavyweight Champion down. Oh, Gunner down, courtesy of Kenny King. Kurt Angle, we don't know the status of what's going on with his knee on the other side of the ring.
Oh, Samoa Joe ready to put somebody out. BDC, the beatdown plan looking good here.
I think a cover just happened. It's moot, though, because Gunner kicked out.
I call what I see on my monitor, sir.
And now...
Oh, doing muscle buster, but Kurt Angle counted it.
He was going for the key crusher, and Angle's got the ankle lock.
And Aries has got the last chancery.
And a torture rack submission there by Gunner. Spear by Lashley. MVP down. The BDC down. Team Angle wins.
Winners of the Lethal Lockdown, Team Angle.
Shocking turn of events. The guys in the white hat somehow pulled it off.
A thrilling conclusion to Lethal Lockdown.
Impromptu. Lashley, the world champion, came out here, did the right thing. Angle must have got in his head. Without Lashley out here, you gotta say Angle's team's not gonna win.
No doubt about it, but Lashley didn't want to pick sides. Battle lines have been drawn here on Friday Night Impact. Oh, wait a second.
The BDC in the house.
Low key.
Love it.
Kenny King, Samoa Joe, and how can you love this? This is a feel-good moment for Al Snow and Grado.
Because at times I don't want to feel good, and this was one of them. And the beatdown plan came out here, and they're just beating down Grado and Snow. And shocked everyone.
All the air has been taken out of the Hydro, all the energy, all the good feelings taken out because of these 3 thugs, these 3 savages, the BDC. And who the hell is this?
Who is? What?
That's Drew Galloway.
Whoa!
That's Drew Galloway.
The hell's he doing here? Look at, he busted up. Low-key, you see that blood on the side of Low-key.
Galloway from Ayr, Scotland.
And Low-key's hot. Shocking moment here. Galloway just shows up.
Boy, oh boy. Things are certainly changing on Friday Night Impact.
I know.
We'll keep our focus on what's happening inside the ring, though, as MVP teetering on the top rope.
Kurt's got him. Oh, MVP's got to be done here. Wow, he got lucky. He kind of slipped back in on the bottom. I mean, the second and third rope.
You know, as a former competitor, you know that the longer the night goes, the ropes get a little slick from all the oils and sweats.
Absolutely. And guys that have put any kind of oils on their body, the glisten a little bit out there, that stuff gets on the ropes. The ropes, it absorbs it, but yet it still stays slick sometimes, so that happens. Those round kicks right to the injured knee. Heavily braced knee, surgically repaired knee of Kurt Angle.
MVP has shined a spotlight on how he feels how fragile Kurt Angle's knee truly is.
Went for that blackout kick, but no, he got caught with a German instead. That blackout kick, a cruiser kick. And Kurt, again, I mean, Loki's got to get out of here.
And Kurt Angle gets his ankle picked by Kenny King. Oh, what a boot by MVP! Angle's out. MVP's #1 contender.
Here's shenanigans. Representing the Beatdown Clan, MVP.
Well, it was a team effort victory for MVP, let's be honest. Watch out, Lash. Watch out, Lash. Holy cow, he caught him in midair.
And Lashley is going to get rid of Kenny King.
Watch your back.
And MVP is going to steal the TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
There's no referee. He's got him beat, though.
Stifler was snatched out of the ring. Brian Hebner.
Got it.
And Lashley kicks out.
Almost crowned the new world champ. Hebner, get back to the ring. He's worried about Stifler, the other ref.
Oh, we can worry about Stifler later. The World Championship is still up in the air. This match is still going on.
Who's this now? It's Galloway. We saw him last week.
Drew Galloway. Drew Galloway once again getting involved in BDC business.
Whoa!
Spear by Lashley.
Get in there, ref. Get in there. We got him.
The champ's gonna retain. MVP down. Lashley still world champion.
Winner and still your TNA World Heavyweight Champion, the Destroyer, Lashley.
Well, you've heard people say lots of moving parts. We just witnessed it.
Standing up for wrestling. Don't waste too much time, though. Drew Galloway looking for the future shock. DDT, perhaps. Trying to lock his hands. Trying to get MVP, and here comes the BDC. Didn't take long for Low-Key and Kenny King to come out here and assault in the numbers game takeover.
Oh man, I got a funny feeling that Galloway might end up regretting sticking his nose in the BDC business.
Galloway was closing in on the victory. And Kenny King and Low-Key ruined the match, ruined the competitive nature of what Drew Galloway's all about, what this movement is all about. And Kenny King drives the knees right into the chest.
Galloway is completely outnumbered, and man, he is in grave danger. Oh man, here comes that big blackout kick by MVP. Look at that shot.
That's what you want, huh? That's what you want? That's all you want to play? I'm ready. We gonna play.
How can one man stop the BDC? Low-Key was looking for Warrior's Way. And MVP, remember, MVP has said in the past he loves it when a plan comes together. Looks like the wheels are starting to spin inside the head of MVP. He's got a plan here for Drew Galloway. This does not look good for Galloway. The BDC are a group of thugs that are trying to manipulate their way through Impact Wrestling. The BDC know that they need to take out Drew Galloway, that they need to keep down, stand up for wrestling. And Samoa Joe stopping Low-Key. Low-Key was gonna take out Drew Galloway. Oh no. Remember Drew Galloway brandishing that pipe and busted open the head of Low-Key. And now Low-Key with retribution.
Man, that was just a sickening shot with that steel pipe.
Get him off! Get him off! I want another one!
punk ass up. Get your punk ass up.
That was bad.
Come on.
BDC, they're like tigers circling their prey, man.
Bro, you want to play with the beat down, man? Welcome. Welcome to TNA. Welcome to TNA, Drew. The blood has just begun to run, baby.
Told you.
Come on, MVP. Knock it off.
Told you.
This is what you get. This, you want to spill blood?
Wow, pretty obvious Drew Galloway messed with the wrong clan. Nobody gonna be able, nobody gonna be able to stop the BDC.
I know what you're thinking, MVP. Either Drew Galloway is the toughest man alive, or he's the dumbest man alive. I'll tell you the right answer. I'm a little bit of both, to be honest. A couple of weeks ago, you tried to end my career and hit me in the head with a steel pipe. I'm talking to you, Loki. I had a choice. I could have given up. I could have laid down like a dog. Actually, screw that. I would never have laid down. I decided to stand up. Now I'm gonna see who's willing to stand up with me tonight. If you guys indulge me for 1 minute, because I'm not the voice of professional wrestling. You sure as hell are not the voice of professional wrestling. These fans are the voice of professional wrestling. Thank you. Now let's do a survey. If you guys could answer yes, no, we'll let the world know what the real fans are thinking. Do you love professional wrestling? Are you sick and tired of people like the BDC trying to shove their views down your throat? Do you want competitive wrestling matches? Well, it's pretty unanimous. These people in Orlando, the Impact Zone, are willing to stand up. There is many willing to stand up with me. Trust me, we have something special going on right now. We have a movement. We have a rising.
A movement? Are you mental? Look around, Drew. Other than all these ugly, grotesque losers, there's nobody out there that's gonna stand with you. Do you think you're William Wallace, Drew? Is that it? Do you think one man is gonna stand up against this army? Spoiler alert, Drew. In the end of the movie, the king took Wallace's head. So the bottom line is this: stop running. We either come get this beat down or we bring the beat down to you. Because it's gonna be real hard for you to stand up after we break both your damn legs.
Apparently you didn't watch the end of Braveheart, because much like William Wallace, I'm willing to suffer for my cause, and in the end we won like we're gonna win. You're not just fighting me. Shut up, Loki.
No,
you're not fighting me. You're fighting everybody.
You stand up. You're standing up there by yourself. I can kick your ass in this ring by myself. Dudes, stand down. Get your ass in there now.
You want me, Loki?
Let's go.
Trust me, I want you. It's gonna be a hell of a match. You want it. You want it. Do you want it?
Hey.
Ain't gonna be just me.
What is this? Who are these guys?
I have no idea. Drew Galloway has talked about not being alone.
Oh, what a clothesline! Galloway's got some backup. That's some pretty big boys in there.
Professional wrestling. This is it. This is us standing up. This is the rising.
You're gonna go for the history, though. Why would you do that?
Is that what you call this little collection of kitty cats? A rising? Like bread or dough?
Wait a minute. What was that you said? The Rising reminded you of what?
Kind of like a yeast infection.
Yes, a yeast infection. You want to come in here and try to make names off of the Beatdown Clan? That's not so smart, but that's okay. I understand. You want to try to stand up, and you want to show out for all of these flat scans with the cognitive ability of a 3-year-old? Really? There's a classic song from way back. You probably never heard of it, but there's a line that says, punks jump up to get beat down. So since you always want to tell stories, let me tell you a story about the Rising and their tragic fall. But don't worry, Drew. It's a real short story. And it ends tonight.
So MVP has thrown down the gauntlet. The BDC and the Rising.
3. 2. 1.
And it's on.
That was the little countdown by Galloway, and knuckle up, here we go.
Ooh, nice takedown by Drew Galloway and MVP. Galloway.
Don't break him up, let him go, man. What are we doing here?
This thing has been building for weeks. Tension building between the Rising in the ring and the BDC on the outside. Take a look at what happened during the break.
We all want to fight each other. These people want to see us fight each other. Can we get somebody to sanction a 6-man right now? Can somebody in the back please stand up?
And that's exactly what happened. An official was sent down to the ring. This match is official. 6-man tag team match. The BDC versus the Rising. And it will be Eli Drake of the Rising, that's that gentleman right there, and Kenny King starting the match for their respective teams. Drew Galloway has had his fair share of run-ins with the BDC. A one-on-one match with Kenny King, a one-on-one match with MVP, and now it's the Rising against the BDC.
Yeah, this young man, Drake, put together, you can see that. So he's going to be tested here with Kenny King. Kenny King can straight up go, man.
Kenny King, a former X Division champion. Taz, your thoughts on the likes of Eli Drake and Micah standing up and joining Drew Galloway in his cause, in his stance.
Yeah, it's real cool. Nice. Power slam.
Into the cover, hooks the outside leg.
Hey, listen, man, I think it's really cool. I think it's great. I mean, Galloway's got a support staff, a couple of young bucks there that can go.
Ooh. Micah is the son of Haku, a legendary professional wrestler who's often been called the strongest wrestler, the toughest wrestler of all time.
And that's not a lie. This young man is that offspring of Haku. You know he's a tough SOB.
MVP not backing down at all. And here comes Micah.
Micah looks good too. He's put together with those big, thick triceps like his old man. Great athlete, you can tell already. He's in there with a guy like MVP, who's a grizzled veteran. Look at this man, Micah able to get it done here, getting out of the way, that boot. Maybe go for a version of that blackout kick that MVP possesses.
And we'll see what Micah has in store here for MVP. Nice neck breaker into the cover, hooks the leg, and MVP out at 1. That's the thing, though, about Micah and Eli Drake. They knew what they were getting into. They knew that their friend Drew Galloway had this thing building and burning with the BDC. They signed up for these types of battles. And Kenny King with the shenanigans. Mike on the outside, he may have injured his knee.
Yeah, referee didn't see it. He was busy on the other side, and yeah, Micah definitely might have tweaked his knee. There might be an opening here for the BDC to,
oh man, MVP taking advantage on the outside. This is what Drew Galloway has been talking about as MVP goes into the cover, another kick out. Third cover by MVP and a third kick out.
You gotta respect that tenacity of MVP, the mark of a great competitor. MVP front face locks his opponent, brings him in his own corner. Low key with the tag in. Systematically, perfection by the BDC.
Nice snapmare and low key in control. You have to respect the way the BDC operate. They cheat, but they do it in ways that are innovative.
Everybody cheats. Life's about cheating, let's be honest.
Kenny Key made the tag.
Everybody's cheating all the time.
I mean, it's a really pessimistic way to look at life.
You've been cheating your whole life. I digress.
That's a really nice thing for you to say, one of my close friends.
Oh, Mike is in trouble. He's been singled out right now by the BDC. I'm just saying, we're throwing flags on guys in there cheating. Guys are trying to get over and get an edge on somebody. You know, we see that all the time in the industry, in the business. It's part of it.
Well, the BDC have certainly taken their fair share of shortcuts to succeed here at Impact Wrestling. MVP wants the entire BDC to be world champion. Explain how that works.
Say it again.
MVP would like for all of the BDC as MVP
to
now.
be champions.
Yes.
Of course. Why wouldn't it?
World champion. They want all three of them to be the world champion. How can three guys be the world champion?
If I can get a word in. He wants a dynasty, son. That's why MVP wants a dynasty.
Oh!
And that kick to the mush. He wants all the titles. Why wouldn't he? That's great leadership, Josh.
A lackadaisical cover here by MVP. You're not going to defeat Micah that way.
No, I agree. I agree. Micah's young. Doesn't have a long legacy, obviously, but comes from one, as you pointed out, with his dad being Hakoon. But still, you got to cover the man the right way and hook a leg because he's going to kick out.
MVP just looking for,
he's going for the blackout. That was the blackout kick. Oh!
Samoan drop there by Micah. Can Micah make the tag to either Eli Drake or Drew Galloway?
Galloway's antsy. Drake is antsy. They both want it.
MVP is fingertips away from Loki or Kenny King.
You gotta dive, kid. Micah, you gotta dive, son.
MVP makes the tag. Micah crosses the goal line, and here comes Drew Galloway.
Big boot. Clubbing shot. Galloway's in the zone, loaded with intensity here.
And Drew Galloway just using all of his strength and power and size.
And no steel pipe needed this time. It's been up in the back of Loki's head recently. Loki, I don't know if he's still past that, but right now he's having a hard time against Galloway.
Drew Galloway backing up everything that he's been talking about over the past number of weeks. Standing up for wrestling, standing up for the great fans.
Oh! That's the thing with Loki. He's so fast, so quick. He'll stop anyone in their track. Ooh, nice boot, though. By Galloway.
And Eli Drake with some strength.
Oh, man!
Innovative offense.
Can we please get a replay of that? That was sick. Awesome stuff. Watch this young man. Wow, Drake, wow, look at that.
Back inside the ring, though, MVP sent crashing to the outside. Keep in mind, it's Drew Galloway and Loki, the two legal men in this matchup.
Awesome six-man here, right?
No doubt about it. The Rising wanted it. The BDC may regret wanting it.
Micah!
And Micah flying high.
Yeah, Galloway's got himself a couple of blue-chip athletes here.
What the
hell? Who is that? Oh, wait a minute. That's Homicide. My man. Yo, Homicide is down with the beat-down man?
Homicide is taking out the Rising. When's the last time that Homicide was in TNA?
Yo, this just brought the BDC to a whole nother level, dude.
Kenny
Homicide.
King,
wow.
Loki, and MVP. Now Homicide, the former X Division and Tag Team Champion from Bed-Stuy, Do or Die, Brooklyn.
Got a whole lot of bad New York City boys in that ring. MVP's aligned himself with a couple of Brooklyn boys. Kenny King from Vegas, but grew up in Queens. Oh! MVP's got himself a nasty stable called the Beatdown Clan. They ain't nothing to mess with for sure.
The BDC often like to say, because we can. And here tonight, the BDC did.
The new BDC. Homicide makes his presence known at the right time, my friend. Wow.
Just when Drew Galloway, Eli Drake, and Micah had something going, just when it looked like things were starting to turn a little bit, the tide was changing.
Oh, I don't think it's going to end anytime soon. I tell you what, I think the rising is far from going to go away when it comes to the BDC. There might be one man down. Rising ain't going anywhere.
Galloway looking for that double underhook butterfly suplex from the top rope. MVP broke it up, and Eli Drake has some more energy left in the tank.
MVP just saved his team a loss, and I don't know what Loki's about to do.
Thinking Warrior's way. Drew Galloway thinking belly to belly from the Tree of Woe.
That was absolutely amazing.
How much core strength does that take? As you take another look at Drew Galloway, lifting his whole body weight up to deliver that belly-to-belly suplex.
Save the World Warriors!
And just as effective, covered by Galloway and Loki, and the BDC have been defeated.
Your winners, the Rising.
Our main event was scheduled, ladies and gentlemen, to take place right now, but there is a brawl taking place here inside the arena. That looks to be, help me out here, that's definitely Drew Galloway.
It's the Rising, apparently the leader of the Rising. Yes, hold on.
Well, who's that? That's Eli. Eli Drake up there with Kenny King. It looks like there's Micah and MVP. Where did this thing start?
Apparently in the back, Josh. That's what I was just told. It's the BDC, it's the Rising. They're brawling, man.
These two factions, these two groups, have been trying to tear each other apart for months, for 6 months. Watch out here. Right up the announce table was the head of Kenny King. This is chaos.
You just stand behind Portland, they get a little too close, man.
No, not a problem. Eli Drake takes out Kenny King. It's like the Wild Wild West here tonight, folks.
Hey, I love him. Just turn them loose. Let them do whatever they're going to do, because this war has been going on for quite some time.
Wait, who's
it's the Mexican Superman.
It's Hernandez. That's Hernandez. The surprises just keep on coming.
Who is he with? Who is he with?
You know that Hernandez is with the BDC.
Hey, you never know who's on whose side. This is almost like gang warfare, man.
And Hernandez, he's not the equalizer here. He's the game changer. Hernandez is single-handedly taking out the Rising. And MVP and Kenny King and Loki to pick up the scraps.
Game has definitely taken over right now. 4-on-3, and the BDC is clearly in charge.
This harkens back to when we were live, our first night ever on Destination America. The BDC ran roughshod that night. The BDC continue to run roughshod here tonight.
This what you want, Drew. That's what you want. The BDC is bigger and stronger than ever. This is Hernandez, the newest member of the BDC. Very pleased to meet you, son.
The losing team will disband. It started out 4-3. It quickly became 4-2. It's now 4-1, and Kenny King and Loki can pick apart Drew Galloway. Key misses. Window of opportunity slightly open. Schoolboy, Loki down. Loki's been eliminated. He got one.
He got one, absolutely.
Drew Galloway got one. Kenny King's down off that big kick from Loki. Come on, Stifler.
Have two.
Kenny King is down, and Drew Galloway got two.
He got two, Josh.
Wow.
Could it be? Is it possible?
Low-key trying to trying to do some damage here to Drew Galloway. These two loathe each other.
Yeah, they absolutely hate one another. Just very being.
And Drew Galloway has low key up, shoulder first. Is that the steel steps?
I think somebody else is going to have to see the damage after that.
This is Drew Galloway's last stand here. Here comes Hernandez, the newest member of the BDC. You know, that might be the end of low-key for good. After what Drew Galloway just did to Key on the outside.
Drew is showing what type of man he is. He's taking the fight straight. Well, he got cut off.
Yeah, Hernandez goes low. And Hernandez.
If this happens, Josh, take Pope's word for it. It's a wrap.
And Hernandez plants Drew Galloway.
With the border toss. Wow.
Kenny King heading to the locker room area.
And look at this. Look at MVP. He knows he's done.
After the signature maneuver, the border toss from Hernandez. MVP can come in. And MVP can put away Drew Galloway for good. MVP can end the rising.
It was a nice effort by Drew.
Yep.
He's telling him to stay down, but he knows that's not going to happen.
The BDC didn't think that any team would rise up and stand up against the BDC. Drew Galloway did that valiantly. And now, the end may be near for the rising.
And defiantly, he still slaps MVP. There you go.
Oh!
And there's the drive-by.
Drew Galloway is going to go down fighting, and the rising are no more.
Your winners, the Beatdown Clan.
What's next for the BDC?